How he looked at prostitutes and said, it's not a prostitute in front of me, it's a human being in need. You look beyond what she's been forced to do, to the person, to the isness of the person. All right, that's how to pray. He taught us how to pray. Point 8. So he improved on Jewish prayer. He shortened it. And that was really what he was doing with the Jews. He was taking Judaism with all its commandments and trying to distill it down to its ethical and spiritual core, and having very little patience with the rituals. All right, the next point, fasting. Number 8, how do we outdo the scribes and the Pharisees in this? Well, Paul would say don't fast at all because it doesn't matter what you do. It's why you do it that matters, not Matthew. Whenever you fast, do not look dismal like the hypocrites, for they disfigure their faces so as to show others that they are fasting. Oh my God, I haven't eaten in 24 hours. It's terrible. I'm suffering. What I do for God. I hope he appreciates it. Truly, I tell you, they have received their reward, just feeling good about themselves. But when you fast, put oil on your head, which means comb your hair and wash your face and try to look normal, so that your fasting may be seen not by others, but by your Father who is in secret. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you. Just in your relationship with God, it'll be strengthened because you're not doing it to impress other people. You're doing it because you want to do something for him. So that's improving on fasting. Then number 9, what about money? Do not store up for yourselves treasure on earth, where moth and rust consume and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust consumes, and where thieves do not break in and steal. And now the key line, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. This is sublime. And again, all this stuff that we collect, all my life I collected stuff, like 4,000 books, almost that many miniature soldiers. And then I reached an age where I gave them away, about 90%. And that wasn't easy. If you're a professor, your life is tied up in your books. But I knew I had internalized those books, and I wasn't going to open them again. And what am I going to do? Turn my whole house into a library? That's what my house in New Jersey looked like, and I wanted to turn a page. So I gave them to students who really could use them. And when you give things away to people you love and you know they're using, you're not really losing them. And I gave 80% of my toy soldiers to a boy who just, his eyes light up when he sees them. It's like a wonderful illness. It's like stamp collecting or coin collecting. Toy soldier collecting is just, I don't know, whenever in my childhood I was unhappy, I just turn on the light in one of the cases and just sit and look at them. And it made me feel so wonderful. One of my tributes to my aunt yesterday was that she gave me a toy castle with a whole set of knights in it when I was, I think, 8 years old. And I have had such pleasure from collecting these military miniatures. We have a society, we get together every month, and we do research on them and all. It's just fun. And the best part of my childhood. And she started that off. So how do you repay somebody for something like that? She didn't even remember it, of course, but I did. So I've been giving all this stuff away. And it's good to collect it and get it, and it feels even better to give it away to people who appreciate and use it. It's a funny thing. So that's what Jesus is saying. Don't be so attached to this stuff. Your treasure in heaven, your relationship with God. Remember what he says, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchantman in search of goodly pearls. And when he had found one pearl of great price, he went and sold everything he had and bought it. And again, the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hid in a field, which when a man finds, he goes, he sells everything he has and buys that field. So the kingdom of heaven is the pearl of great price, the relationship with God, and it's worth, T.S. Eliot says, costing no less than everything. And it's worth it. So it's good advice, but it's very hard for us when we're so attached to all this stuff. Look what happened to the fellow who owned the little hotel in Bethlehem. He was full up. No room for the Holy Family, no room for Jesus Christ, no room for God. And he's only remembered because he said, no room, no room. Too stuffed with stuff. stuff, endless stuff. Those quiz shows, they're always giving away patio furniture. Does everybody have a patio? Why doesn't someone say, I don't have a patio, I don't want it? That would be a great answer. I already have a car, what do I want another one for? But they never do. You remember the one, Monty Hall, with that show, It's Behind the Curtain. Do you want what's behind the curtain? First of all, you go to the show and you dress up like a turnip or something, degrading the image of God in which you're created. And if you can make yourself foolish enough, he'll call on you. And then he says, you can have what's behind the curtain or what's in the box. I'll take what's behind the curtain. It's a washer dryer. Oh my God, a washer dryer. My life has meaning. A washer dryer, a washer dryer. You want to trade it for what's in the box? Sure. It's absolutely meaningless stuff. So Jesus, boy, is Jesus right on this one. All right, well, our time is up, and we'll finish the Sermon on the Mount. Oh, there are a few more points to make. We'll finish it next week, and we'll meet here at the same time next Monday. All right.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I question the translation in the Lord's Prayer.
All right. Each one's a little different. What's your...
Pyrasmon is temptation. It's not time of trial. I don't know how they got that.
It's not that different, is it?
Pyrasmon is for temptation.
Well, time of trial, time of
How
temptation.
does time get into this?
I don't know. They just threw it in. This is a modern translation. I mean, traditionally it is, we say in church, temptation, lead us not into
But that
temptation.
was correct.
All right, probably
The
so.
old translations sometimes are right.
Well, I think the Revised Standard is good. This is the New Revised Standard, which I don't think is improved. This says improved, but I don't think it is. Notice that Harriet.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it nice?
It's good to see you.
Good to be here.
I was worried about you.
Well, I was worried too. I wasn't well this weekend, but
I just want to see.
this has wonderful quotes from General Lee.
It's a wonderful title.
I got this at the, I don't know what it means, but I met the author. I've got to read it. This was this was sold at the meeting of the League of the South. People who want to secede now, very extreme. But we had a very good meeting, and I sat with Jefferson Davis's direct descendant, Bertram Hayes Davis, and he gave a speech on Jefferson Davis.
It's the night of Melrose Lee.
Yes? Oh. What does that mean? Who's the Knight of Melrose?
I don't know. I was looking because I thought maybe there would be a dedication that would explain the title. Sometimes
Probably it's somewhere in here. I'll find out.
interesting.
Yeah.
Good, you're home safe.
I'm very happy. I'm tired, but I'm glad I went. I had to go. It's impossible not to go.
And you and Barton were in the taxi together?
We went to synagogue together. We went to the opera Saturday afternoon. We went to a Broadway play Saturday night. We had dinner afterwards. It'll never be the same because I can't trust him. And there's so much I can't say to him. We can't refer to the last year and a half in our life. But we could talk and we share, and the family that prays together.
Yep, that's great. Wonderful. I'm so glad.
Okay, that's great. That'd be great. So, I'll give you the dates for October, November, and I'll give you, as soon as I find out the dates for January and February, I'll give you that. And as many as can come, that's absolutely great. Is there any particular religious preference you'd have there as far as worship goes? We have all the groups there, the Muslim, the Jewish, the Christian, whatever you always do, all of them, none of them, whatever you want to do. They're all very interesting. So, just haven't called her. That's great. Excellent. Great. Okay, I think it's going to be like the 24th or the 25th to the 1st of the 2nd. Yeah, probably be that we will leave on Sunday, and we'll arrive. Well, put it this way: we're going to arrive Monday in Entebbe. Okay, and that's October, I think, the 24th or the 25th. But that's Monday. We have to arrive, and then we'll probably be leaving the following Tuesday or Wednesday, which is the 1st or the 2nd. January, February dates I don't know yet. We have a few events that comes, so he have to give you preference since he came before, so he can give you the dates together, and I'll let you know. Sure. Yeah, as soon as I know, sure. Right. Okay, good. Just the other girl who's the pre-dental. Fine. Okay. How'd you get interested in it? Yeah, so how'd you find this particular one? ADA website, okay. And you're looking right. Yeah. Okay, so I will stay in touch with you. And like I said, if we get some people to drop out, I don't think so, but if we get some people to drop out, I'll let you know. But I want to make it so that hopefully, you can get work from there and not just sit around. So, I mean, you can come also in, the summer, but again, I don't know if we have the facilities for doing real hygiene there. And, you may want to do something. So, again, if we get more equipment, it would be great. It's just very difficult to handle more than 14. But a lot of people come there and they say, we're paying money, we're coming, we don't want to sit around and put a lot of thumbs, we want to be active and work. No, that's permanent. It's permanent. You can't take it back and forth. So it basically is generators. We have from Aseptica, we have the chairs, we have the lights, we have the dental stools, we also have the carts. And it's run off air compression, so we have fiber optic hand pieces. It's just the same stuff as my dental office, but it's portable. So we have about 3 of those, and as we more, we could purchase more. But right now we brought over about 2-3 dentists. There's one dentist there that we hired. If we get more people interested, we get more. So right now we're kind of filled with them. We got like 3 or 4 this time. So to add more on, we got people coming from all over the world. So to add more on, somebody's going to be sitting around doing nothing. So that's what the issue is. But yeah, again, like a hygienist, if you can go into schools and teach and this and that, whatever, that's cool too. But you probably won't do something.
It's like that updated version of Costco, right? Doesn't they get the Zephyrelli?
Okay.
Oh, I mean, when the crazy stuff comes out of the stage.
Right.
I still remember Lawless.
I certainly will. And sure.
Yeah, well, that's still.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And you're up for adventure in terms of physical activity, because we do have strenuous hiking in the mountains and whitewater rafting and everything. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, great. So I was just speaking to you, and I will get you some more information, and I'll give you some links with the safaris and all that. And you could have Dr. Jane give me a holler, and
Well, I saw with Nielsen.
see if we can make it work out.
Where
Take care.
she's sort of behind a curtain, and the curtain rises, and when I saw the Zeffirelli was, I mean, far